Good morning. It is Tuesday, December 6th, 2022. The song in my head is Mountains by Prince and the Revolution from the Under the Cherry Moon soundtrack. Let's find out what the postcard of the day is, and then I'll ramble on about some stuff. Well, that's just some French poetry. That's what you're getting this time. The cover art is Dans et Bougival by Renoir. So, French poetry. Is it in focus? Yeah, it's in focus. So, something I have, not read very much of, frankly. Yesterday, I had an appointment with my oncologist. Visited sounds like hey, let's drop in. Everything's fine. It was just a 4-month check-in for my chronic lymphocytic leukemia. Instead of the 6-month interval, they wanted to do 4 because of some other stuff that showed up in a past test. But again, everything went fine. They want to go back to the 6-month timeline. It was okay. Didn't have the anxiety that I have had in past visits, which was really borne out when we were doing the labs at the beginning of the appointment. And they did my blood pressure, and I came in at 102/60, which is nice and low. But it was still the antechamber of the underworld. I'll put it that way. Sitting in a waiting room with people who were in a lot worse shape than I am. It's always tough. It's it's that idea that someday it's going to be me, maybe. Potentially not with this form of leukemia. Probably, I could go on a long time without ever needing treatment. But, everybody there is some of them had the same thoughts I did, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, that was my morning. And, again, everything went fine. I'll go back to a 6-month interval unless the weird test result comes in from something they sent out. Otherwise, the other thought that I've been having is not doing this. I'd continue doing the postcard a day, but I'm not sure about doing the video in future, or maybe starting next year, because it's becoming its own thing to me. It's not like there's a real audience. I mean, I'm talking to the void right now, and once I post this, it'll still pretty much be the void. But I've found some days I'm not actually getting around to writing the postcard because I've gone back to jogging with a pal of mine, so I have to leave in the morning. And once I put my contact lenses in, I can't really write a postcard well because I look really closely and write in tiny letters. But I keep making these videos. And it starts to become the tail that wags the dog, like that sense that, the video is the thing as opposed to the postcard, which is really what the thing is. So I might see about quitting this part of it and just getting back to doing the postcard every day and just sharing this with one person at a time. Anyway, we'll see. I'm not one for dramatic announcements or anything like that. I'll just try things out and see how they work. You just start to observe stuff over time where I tend to make a thing out of something, and this might be becoming a thing. So we'll see. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I've prattled on way too long. I know none of you are listening. So nonetheless, hope you have a wonderful day.